Hey everyone, so today we're going to try to draw a simple face, front facing drawing of this kid. So overall, got to remember three things. One, the proportions, very critical. If the proportions don't look right, the face wouldn't look right. Simple as that. Secondly, the angle of the face, especially when you're drawing a picture face, if the angle comes out wrong, then the whole picture will look different. And thirdly, the mood. The mood is something that won't be known until like you finish the drawing and then you find out that the smile wasn't as great as how it looked in the picture. So mood is the most difficult one, but let's concentrate on the first two aspects: proportion of the face, overall face, and angle. All right, let's get it. So for this guidance, some guidelines on head would come, what would be the that I'm just going to draw a rough line. That would be where the chin line would be, and that would be where the head would be, and overall measure of the width. So I'm going to consider, if we take this as the center of the face, like right through here, right? There, and this will be right about the center of the nose there, and draw the vertical line coming out here, right? And there, okay. And then if I see this width over here, see this one over here, it's about that much. This one over here, I'm going to take it grain of salt. We'll see how things go. Okay, about that much till here, that is, right? About this much is where to the besides the ear, right? Including the ear, it would go about so much, say, right? Okay, so that's the overall, the length and the width of the face, and then you would see that the face would. This was the bottom of the chin right there, right? Come in something like that, go back up. You notice the angle over here, right? So the overall picture, just to give you an idea of, I'm trying to make sure that when I'm saying angle, what I mean to say is, just a quick front page over here. So you see this face, right? Overall face. So however the face may be, it will be the face right there, right? This will be the eyes, right? And that, the nose there, right? And that would be the great wonderful smile right there. But see the angle is looking this way, okay? See over here on this side, you will see them there, and then the rest of the hair and everything else. But the angle is what's angle, and proportion is what's going to define how your image would look like. So that would be basically your overall face. So your face is basically looking on this side, and the angle, that's basically the angle that I was talking about earlier. Okay, I'll go back to this image now. right? So now that we have this, right, and then over here we overall there, and then this set as the width, right? So we're going to consider that as the width. Come down, and overall that would be the face, edges of the face, let's say, right? And this hair would go right till there, and see this line, right? This line, if it goes up here, from that line onwards it curves down. It goes up here. From that line onwards, it curves down towards this, right there, something like that, right? Okay. So now, notice over here there is an angled, see this eye, an angle to the eye. So I'm going to keep that angle there, okay? Something like this, right? So one eyebrow comes in this way, and the other one goes in this way, but it's a little bit higher there, okay? And then this eye comes like that, right? To take very rough measures, but overall it will help me later on. Okay, and that's basically okay. And then the nose will come just like that. Okay, see, notice over here, since this is a straight line over here, central line, I'm going to take the nose right besides it here, comes in this way, and this is length there, from there. So I'm going to take that to basically it, right, and comes up and okay, then this is the smile there, okay. The lips. Notice over here, this width about that much, and this goes almost twice this, right? That much right there, and then smile. So notice over here, this width, this length here. This length. That much. So I'm just trying to get the smile right. See what the I was talking about the third characteristic of the face, right? Is the mood. So we just want to make sure that the mood of that smile looks right. The guy is smiling, bright and beautiful. So I'm going to okay. Okay, overall that how the smile would look like, and right. Okay, and now let's concentrate back to the nose. Going this way, that's the darkest part of the nose right there. Then a little bit over here, and a little bit. Okay, this over here, the eye. we got the proportion right, yeah, I would measure something like that. See, if I got the proportion right the first time, right, when I was trying to take the approximate measures, then overall the drawing will come out good, no doubt about that. Okay, and okay, notice over here the cheeks aren't so chubby, so I need to trim this down a little bit. Okay, and also down here. Okay, alright. Okay, you will notice over here the eyes. I'm going to shade it a little bit over here because that's how the around the eyes to make it look realistic there. Okay. And then over here you notice hair dropping down just a little bit. I'm using this line as my guide, and it's basically helping me out to manage the overall sense of like more like a overall map of where I'm going with the picture, right? So notice over here, got that right there. So here comes there, and that's where the ear comes in. Okay, then the hair, almost straight right there. Okay. Okay. Notice over here a few things I'm noticing now. See, this nose isn't as broad over here as what I have here. Isn't as so like the shape of the nose. There's something going on there. So you'll figure it out, don't worry. Okay, now what's important near the mouth or in the mouth over here is that we get the shape of the teeth right. For kids' teeth, okay, shape of the teeth, when I say, I mean, like each of those teeth should show up with the same kind of shape. So overall, when we see a face smile, the teeth surrounding the teeth is completely dark, just like how it's showing up in this image here. Inside the mouth there's very less light that gets in, so but just like what you're seeing here, right, it will look most as if there is a dark, okay, there you go, like a dark circular, like a surrounding darkness surrounding the teeth, which makes sense, because the light doesn't reach in there as much. Okay, Alright, sounds good. So now that's about how it is. And then the lips. Okay. Smiling. Something is not right. I think it's the angle of the nose. So we'll get it right. See over here, notice how this nose over here is. I think it's this angle that's making all the difference. Yeah, I think it's not as broad as I made it over here. So yeah, I think it's towards the nose. So okay. 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 All right. So I think that looks right overall. And so I'm going to just shade out the remaining image. So notice over here some color differences that you'll see. Some lighter shades here versus darker shades here, right? We're going to try and draw that. I'm trying as much as possible to not stamp over the image. See, notice over here also on the jawline here, it's a little more darker here. We'll do the shading, but right now I'm just trying to concentrate on the hair. And come back. Lighter and lower. Hair shades are different. So I'm going to make it that way. And this lower part of his head hair is much more darker. Okay. Okay, and then notice over here there's a little bit of shade over half of the face. A bit of shade going on here, right? Okay, so one thing you'll notice, unlike this proportion, because I was taking an approximate proportion, this side of the face over here has become a little bit more wider and it's become a little bit more squished up, because even over here probably I must have lessened the overall width, I mean the height, and the width looks little, but yeah, I mean if you completely rely on measurements and not taking a ruler or somewhere, then that's what's going to happen. Now, right, but yeah, in mind. So overall, that's what I want to make sure I get across is the proportion and the overall angle and the mood. Proportion, I think I must have got it about around 70 to 80%. The mood and the mood and the angle, I think I got it pretty right, about 90%. If that's what I'm thinking. But overall, you know, that's what I want to look at too. Okay. Hope you guys got something to learn at this time. And some things like the corner of the eyes are a little bit darker. Try and keep that. Okay. Okay. Think, I think I got it right for how much I could. Some things I can see right away, which are not right. For example, the laugh over here. I think I got it. I got most of it right. Maybe the length of the smile could have been a little bit more reduced. I think this part over here, some of the culprits of light, looks a little bit more wide over here, right? And one more thing I can notice is the overall jawline. It should come down like that, right there, not come more down. Yeah. Right. That's it. I think overall that's what it should look like. Okay. Alright? Catch you next. Enjoy.